My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the BBA 5th semester subject analysis of investment in financial assets as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 2 first important short question is: explain fixed income securities. Fixed income securities, FIS, are financial instruments that provide regular and fixed returns to investors over a specified period. Unlike stocks, where returns depend on company profits, fixed income securities guarantee a fixed interest or coupon. They are considered safer investments and are widely used to balance risk in a portfolio. Example: common fixed income securities include bonds, debentures, government securities, and fixed deposits. For instance, if you buy a government bond of 10,000 rupees with 8% annual interest, you will receive 800 rupees every year until maturity, and at the end, the principal is returned. Key features: 1. Fixed returns, known in advance, interest or coupon. 2. Safety, less risky than stocks. 3. Maturity, specified time period. 4. Predictable income, suitable for retirees or risk-averse investors. Tip to remember: fixed income securities is equal to safe money plus regular returns plus principal safety. Next important short question is: 2. Bond. A bond is a type of fixed income security. When you buy a bond, you are essentially lending money to a company, government, or organization. In return, the issuer promises to pay you regular interest, coupon, and return the principal amount, face value, on a specified maturity date. Example: suppose you buy a 10,000 rupee bond from Reliance Industries with an 8% annual coupon and 5 years to maturity. You will receive 800 rupees every year as interest, and after 5 years, the 10,000 rupee principal is repaid. Key features: fixed returns, interest is generally fixed and predictable. Maturity date, the time when principal is returned. Tradable, bonds can often be sold before maturity in the market. Safety, government bonds are very safe. Corporate bonds carry some risk. Tip to remember: bond is equal to lending money plus earn fixed interest plus get principal back on maturity. Next important short question is: 3. Current yield. Current yield is a measure that shows the annual return an investor earns from a bond based on its current market price, not its face value. It helps investors compare bonds and understand how much income they will get relative to what they pay. Formula: current yield, percent, is equal to annual coupon payment current market price times 100. Example: suppose you buy a bond with a face value of 1,000 rupees, an annual coupon of 80 rupees, but the current market price is 1,200 rupees. Current yield is equal to 80 divided by 1,200 times 100 is equal to 6.67%. Even though the bond pays 80 rupees, the yield depends on the price you actually pay. Tip to remember: current yield is equal to annual income divided by what you actually pay. It is a quick way to compare income from bonds, but does not consider the total return if you hold the bond until maturity. Next important short question is: 4. Explain yield to maturity. YTM. Yield to maturity, YTM, is the total return an investor can earn if the bond is held until it matures. Unlike current yield, YTM considers both the annual coupon payments and any gain or loss if the bond is bought at a price different from its face value. It is expressed as an annual percentage. Example: Suppose you buy a bond with face value 1000 rupees, annual coupon 80 rupees, 5 years to maturity, and you pay 950 rupees. Over 5 years, you will receive 80 rupees each year plus 1000 rupee principal at maturity. Because you bought it below face value, your actual return is higher than the coupon, which YTM calculates. Tip to remember. YTM is equal to total return considering price paid, coupon, and time to maturity. YTM is very useful for investors to compare bonds with different prices, coupons, and maturities, helping make smart investment decisions. Next important short question is: 5. Define deep discount bonds. Deep discount bonds. Deep discount bonds, DDBs, are bonds that are issued at a price much lower than their face value and do not pay regular interest, coupon. The investor earns a return because the bond is redeemed at full face value at maturity. Essentially, the profit comes from the difference between the purchase price and the redemption value. Example: suppose a government issues a deep discount bond with face value 10,000 rupee but sells it for 7,500 rupees. The bond does not pay annual interest, but at maturity, you receive 10,000 rupees. The 2,500 rupee difference is your profit. Key features: 1. No regular interest, returns realized at maturity. 2. Sold below face value, discount is the main income. 3. Long-term investment, usually 5 to 10 years. 4. Safe and predictable, often issued by government or reputable corporations. Tip to remember. Deep discount bond is equal to buy cheap now, receive full face value later, no interest in between. Next Unit 2. Long questions. 1. Features of fixed income securities. Features of fixed income securities. Fixed income securities, FIS, are investments that provide regular and predictable returns to investors. They are popular among risk-averse investors because they offer income stability and safety of principal. The key features make them different from equity shares and other high-risk instruments. 1. Fixed or regular returns. FIs provide a predetermined interest or coupon over the life of the investment. The investor knows in advance how much they will earn. Example: a government bond of 10,000 rupees with 8% annual interest will pay 800 rupees every year. 2. Safety of principal. The principal amount invested is generally secure, especially in government or highly rated corporate bonds. FIs are considered safer than stocks. Example: investing in RBI bonds ensures you get your 10,000 rupee back at maturity. 3. Maturity period. FIs have a fixed maturity period, which can range from a few months to many years. At maturity, the investor receives the principal. Example: a 5-year corporate bond returns the invested principal after 5 years. 4. Marketability liquidity. Many fixed income securities can be traded in the secondary market, allowing investors to sell before maturity if needed. However, liquidity depends on the type of security. Example: government securities are highly liquid, while some corporate bonds may be less liquid. 5. Predictable income. FIs are ideal for retirees or investors needing regular income, as returns are steady and predictable. 6. Types and flexibility. There are different types of FIs like bonds, debentures, fixed deposits, and deep discount bonds, giving investors options based on risk appetite, maturity, and return preference. Tip to remember: think of FIs as safe, steady, and scheduled money. Safe principal is secure. Steady regular interest. Scheduled known maturity. Conclusion: fixed income securities are a core part of any investment portfolio, especially for those seeking capital protection and predictable income, while providing moderate returns with lower risk than equities. Next important long question is to discuss the different types of fixed income securities. Different types of fixed income securities, FIS. Fixed income securities, FIS, are investment instruments that provide regular and predictable returns. They are an important part of any investment portfolio, especially for risk-averse investors. FIS come in various types, each with its own features, maturity period, and risk-return profile. 1. Bonds. Bonds are long-term debt instruments issued by governments, corporations, or financial institutions. The issuer promises to pay fixed interest, coupon, at regular intervals and return the principal at maturity. Example: RBI Savings Bonds, corporate bonds of Reliance Industries. 2. Debentures. Debentures are unsecured bonds issued by companies. Unlike secured bonds, they are backed only by the creditworthiness of the company. Interest is paid periodically, and principal is repaid at maturity. Example: Tata Motors debentures. 3. Government securities, G6. These are bonds issued by the central or state governments. They are considered very safe as they are backed by the government. Returns are fixed and received at regular intervals. Example: 10-year Government of India bonds. 4. Fixed deposits, FDs. Bank or post office fixed deposits offer fixed interest over a specific period. They are safe and liquid, though returns are lower than corporate bonds. Example: SBI 5-year fixed deposit with 7% annual interest. 5. Deep discount bonds, DDBs. These are bonds issued at a price below face value and do not pay periodic interest. Profit comes from the difference between the purchase price and face value at maturity. Example: a bond sold at 7,500 rupees with face value 10,000 rupees. 6. Zero coupon bonds. These bonds do not pay periodic interest but are sold at a discount. Returns are realized at maturity. They are similar to deep discount bonds but mostly issued by government or large companies. Tip to remember: FIS types is equal to bonds, debentures, government securities, FDs, deep discount bonds, zero coupon bonds. Conclusion: knowing the types of FIS helps investors choose based on risk, return, and liquidity needs, ensuring a balanced and secure investment portfolio. Next important long question is 3. Bond yield measures. Bond yield tells an investor the return they can earn from a bond. Understanding yield is important to compare bonds and make investment decisions. There are several ways to measure bond yield, each showing a different aspect of return. 1. Current yield. Measures annual interest relative to the bond's current market price. Formula: current yield, % is equal to annual coupon current market price times 100. Example: a bond with face value 1,000 rupees, annual coupon 80 rupees, current price 1,200 rupees. Current yield is equal to 80 divided by 1,200 times 100 is equal to 6.67%. 2. Yield to maturity, YTM. YTM shows the total return if the bond is held until maturity, including coupon payments and any gain-loss from price difference. Example: buy a 1,000 rupee bond at 950 rupees with 80 rupee annual coupon for 5 years. At maturity, you receive 1,000 rupees. YTM calculates the overall annualized return higher than the coupon rate. 3. Annualized yield to maturity, AYTM. Similar to YTM but expressed on an annualized basis if payments are semi-annual or irregular. Example, a bond pays interest semi-annually. AYTM converts the return into an annual figure for easy comparison. 4. Yield to call, YTC. Some bonds can be called, redeemed early, by the issuer. YTC measures the return if the bond is redeemed at the call date instead of maturity. Example, a 10-year bond callable after 5 years, YTC tells you the return assuming the bond is redeemed in 5 years. Key points to remember. Current yield, focus on income now. YTM AYTM, focus on total return if held to maturity. YTC, focus on early redemption scenarios. Tip to remember. Current is equal to today's income, YTM is equal to total return, AYTM is equal to annualized return, YTC is equal to return if called early. Conclusion, knowing these bond yield measures helps investors compare bonds with different prices, coupons, and maturities, make better investment decisions, and manage risk and returns effectively. Next important problem is 4. Calculate the Macaulay's duration of a 3-year bond that has a par value of 1,000 rupees with a coupon rate of 8% and a YTM of 9%. Question. Calculate the Macaulay duration of a 3-year bond. Face value, FV, is equal to 1,000 rupees. Coupon rate is equal to 8% annual. YTM is equal to 9% annual. Step 1. Understand Macaulay duration. Macaulay duration measures the weighted average time, in years, it takes to receive the bond's cash flows, coupons plus principal. Formula. D is equal to CT, 1 plus Y, T, T plus FV, 1 plus Y, N, price of bond. Where CT is equal to annual coupon. Y is equal to YTM in decimal. T is equal to year. FV is equal to face value. N is equal to maturity year. Step 2. List cash flows. Year 1, coupon is equal to 8% of 1,000 is equal to 80 rupees. Year 2, coupon is equal to 80 rupees. Year 3, coupon plus principal is equal to 80 rupees plus 1,000 rupees is equal to 1,080 rupees. Step 3. Discount each cash flow. Discount each cash flow at YTM is equal to 9%. PV is equal to CF, 1 plus Y, T. 1,000 rupees. Step 4. Multiply PV by time. PV times T. Step 5. Divide by bond price. D is equal to 2, 784.26/999.46 to 79 years. Step 6. Interpretation. The Macaulay duration is 2.79 years, which means the weighted average time to receive all cash flows from this bond is approximately 2.8 years. Tip to remember. Duration is equal to weighted average time. For cash flows, shorter duration is equal to less interest rate risk. Next important problem is 5. Agro Foods bonds have 7 years remaining to maturity. The bonds have face value of 1,000 rupees and a yield to maturity of 8%. They pay interest annually and have a 9% coupon rate. What is the current yield? V.IMP. Question. Agro Foods bonds. Face value, FV, is equal to 1,000 rupees. Coupon rate is equal to 9% annual. YTM is equal to 8%. Time to maturity is equal to 7 years. Interest is paid annually. Find the current yield. Step 1. Recall the formula. Current yield, % is equal to Annual coupon payment divided by current market price times 100. Annual coupon payment is equal to FV times coupon rate. Step 2. Calculate annual coupon payment. Annual coupon is equal to 1,000 times 9% is equal to 90. Step 3. Estimate current market price. The bond YTM is equal to 8%, which is lower than the coupon rate, 9%, so the bond will sell above face value, premium. Approximate price formula for annual coupon bonds. Step 1. Calculate present value of coupons. Step 2. Present value of principal. Step 3. Total price is equal to 468.38 plus 583.49 1051 rupees and 87 paise. Step 4. Calculate current yield. Current yield is equal to 91,051.87 times 108.55%. Step 5. Interpretation. The current yield is 8.55%, slightly above the YTM because the bond is sold at a premium. Tip to remember. Coupon rate YTM bond at premium current yield coupon. Coupon rate YTM bond at discount current yield coupon. Shortcut. Current yield is equal to annual income divided by price paid tells yearly income relative to what you actually pay. Next important problem is 6. Find out the YTM. Current market price of a bond is 1052 rupees, FV is equal to 1,000. Coupon rate is 10% and interest is payable semi-annually. The remaining life of the bond is 3 years. V.IMP. Question. Current market price, T, is equal to 1052 rupees. Face value, FV, is equal to 1000 rupees. Coupon rate is equal to 10% annual, paid semi-annually. Remaining life is equal to 3 years. Find YTM. Step 1. Recall the YTM concept. YTM is the annualized return an investor earns if the bond is held until maturity, considering both coupon payments and capital gain loss. Since interest is semi-annual, we adjust coupon and periods. Semi-annual coupon is equal to 10% of 1000 divided by 2 is equal to 50 rupees. Total periods is equal to 3 years times 2 is equal to 6 periods. Step 2. Set up the bond price formula. P is equal to 1 NC, 1 plus R, T, plus FV, 1 plus R, N. Where C is equal to coupon per period is equal to 50 rupees. N is equal to total periods is equal to 6. R is equal to YTM per period, semi-annual. FV is equal to 1000 rupees. P is equal to 1052 rupees. Step 3. Approximate YTM. For an approximate YTM, use the shortcut formula. Annual coupon is equal to 100 rupees, 10% of 1000. FV, P is equal to 1000 to 1052 is equal to minus 52, loss because bond is at premium. N is equal to 3 years. Annual YTM 8.05%. Step 4. Adjust for semi-annual payments. Since coupons are semi-annual, semi-annual YTM is equal to 8.05% divided by 4.03%. Total YTM, annualized, 8.05%. Step 5. Interpretation. The bond is selling at a premium, price FV, so YTM coupon rate. Tip to remember. Price FV YTM coupon rate. Price FV YTM coupon rate. Shortcut memory 8. YTM is equal to total annual return considering coupon and gain loss on price.